Hello, my name is Jeff Rolka. I want to thank you for checking out my video. This is a gentle warm-up, but it could also really be a nice vocal warm down too. The idea here is to go through the 5 cardinal vowels in very basic patterns and put them into a sequence that really helps us to focus and align them so we've got a nice response from our voice. It's a great way to get started. It's also a great way to end things if you've been singing a lot of repertoire or doing a lot of different things. I'm not really going to talk once we get into the video except to introduce the vowel sounds or changes in the exercise. We're going to stick to a very limited range. This is a new format, so if you want to skip ahead to your FOC of choice, hover over the play line or the timeline there and you'll see all the different FOCs pop up, or you can click on the little arrow and it'll give you a little menu on the right hand side of your screen. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you if you've chosen to subscribe. If you haven't yet, I hope you'll do so now. There are lots of ways to support my channel. They do include Patreon, where you can get MP3s and PDFs of these practices if you so desire. And without any further ado, let's get singing. Hello, baritones. First exercise sounds like this, very short. Wee, 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 wee. You, however, can begin here. Wee, 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 wee. Same pattern now with you. Sounds like this. You, 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 you. Next pattern is may, and we want to let it be slightly more like at the top and narrowing as we descend. Sounds like this. May, 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 may. Beginning right there, baritones, and may, 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 may. Nice and legato. Once again. Extra ones. In a gentle warm-up or cool down, we don't want to go into the extremes too much, but I thought I'd throw a few extra low notes in there for you. We're going to add a melisma to the end of this next one. Sounds like this. May, may, ah. Try and keep the ah in the space of the A. And may, may, ah. melisma to the beginning of the pattern. Now we have A, and again, A and one more time. And finally, Alto. Couple more bonuses here, baritones. Not too low though. Couple more. And there you go. As always, I hope that helps. Thank you if you've chosen to subscribe, and if you haven't yet, I hope that you'll choose to do so now. Once again, if you'd like to get these PDFs to practice along with, or MP3s, head over to patreon.com/JeffRolka, and you can get all that information and get those things. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Jeff. Take really good care of your voices. Enjoy singing, and hopefully we will see you again. Bye. Hello, tenors. We're going to begin with a nice short wee syllable. Keep it staccato, light and balanced is what we're looking for here. Wee, 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 wee. You can have a look at that right here. And wee, 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 wee. Wee, 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 wee. Let's do that again. And wee, 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 wee. U is the next syllable. U, 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 U. And more time. And you, 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 you. You, 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 you. The next sequence is a descending scale. May is the syllable. Try to phonate or sing through the M's and the Y's. In other words, keep the airflow going. Sounds like this. May, 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 may. And may, 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 may. Let's do that one more time. And may, 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 may. The next exercise is very similar. We're going to add a melisma to the end. Sounds like this. May, may, ah. One more time. May, may, ah. Beginning right there, tenors. And may, may, ah. Let's do that again. And switch the ah for an O. Sounds like this. May, may, oh. Time and the next sequence really very, very much the same, except now we have a melisma at the beginning, the first two pitches, as well as the last three. Sounds like this. And if you have a glottal attack at the beginning of that, use an M. So if you have a glottal attack, if you can get a good tonal onset, beginning where we were a moment ago, once again, F major, and A, once again, A and Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that you've chosen to subscribe, and if you haven't yet, I hope that you'll choose to do so now. Once again, if you would like to have these PDFs or MP3s of these practices, head over to patreon.com/JeffRolka, where you can sign up and get all of that good stuff, as well as a back catalog that goes back at least 1.5 years or 2 years now. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jeff. Take really good care of your voices. Enjoy singing, and hopefully we'll see you again. Bye. Hello, altos. Very, very narrow range here. We're going to start a little bit above this, but I'm going to show you here. First syllable, we, very short. We, 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 we. Nice and staccato. I am going to start you here, and we'll descend. And. Once again, and switching it to you, nice and light. You, 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 you. One more time. And the next sequence is using the syllable may. It's a descending 5-note scale. Try to be as legato and connect through the consonants as much as you can. May, 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 may. Very light taps of the lips there. May, 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 may. You can, again, begin there. And let's do that again. And the next sequence, rather similar, has a melisma over the last 3 notes of the descending scale. May into ah sounds like this. May, may, ah. We want to narrow as we descend, making that ah more thyroarytenoid dominant, more like your normal sort of mid-range voice. May, may, ah. Beginning here. Let's do that again. And sounds like this. Me, me, oh. Beginning here, and. One more time, and again, a very similar pattern here, except this time melisma on the first two pitches as well as the last three. A into ah. Two ways you can do this. If you have a glottal attack at the beginning of the phrase, like any kind of popping, something like that, use an M. Just the one. If, however, you can get a nice balanced tonal onset, leave the M out. Altos, you will once again begin here, and. A and A again, and O. I suppose I ought to have showed you how that one goes. It's remarkably similar to A and A, but there you have it. One more time. And. And finally, ah and O. And. One more time, and. And there you go, altos. As always, I hope that helps. My name's Jeff. Thank you if you've chosen to subscribe, and if you haven't yet, I hope that you'll do so now. If you'd like these PDFs or MP3s of these practices, patreon.com/JeffRolka. You can not only get this one, but a vast archive going back about a year and a half or 2 years, something like that, I think, of MP3s and PDFs and all kinds of stuff like that, and additional information that I often release on these videos. Thank you so much for watching. Take really good care of your voices, enjoy singing, and hopefully we'll see you again. Bye. Hello, mezzos. We are going to begin with a very light, balanced we syllable. Sounds like this. We, we. Very, very staccato. Try to maintain your engagement throughout. I showed you here, you will be an octave higher. There. And. And let's do that again. And. Switching the syllable to you. I'll sing it an octave lower, sounds like this. You. One more time, and. The next exercise is a descending 5-note scale. Try to keep your airflow moving through the M's and the Y's. The syllable is may. I will show you here. May. Those M's are just a tap of the lips, really. May. You are an octave higher. Right there. Let's do that again. And. Very similar, the next exercise is adding a melisma to the final 3 pitches, done on ah. Sounds like this. One more time. Once again, you can do that here. Let's keep going a little bit, mezzos. And one more time, and. more time. And the next pattern, still a 5-note scale, 2 melismas. First 2 notes are connected and the final 3. Sounds like this. 2 ways to do this. If you have a glottal attack, use an M. If you can do a nice balanced tonal onset, leave the M off. You are here again. And one more time. And A into O. A, O, and one more time. And finally, ah and O. O, and one more time. Couple extra ones. And there you go, mezzos. As always, I hope that helps. Thank you if you've chosen to subscribe. And if you haven't yet, I hope that you'll choose to do so now. If you'd like to have PDFs to follow along with, roughly speaking, or MP3s of these practices, head over to patreon.com/JeffRolka. And you can get not only these exercises, but a fairly significant archive going back at least 1.5 years, possibly 2 years, I think, of MP3s and PDFs from which to work. Thank you so very much for watching. My name's Jeff. Take really good care of your voices. Enjoy singing, and hopefully we will see you again. Bye. Hello, Sopranos. My name is Jeff Rolka. Nice and light to get started here. We. Try to maintain your engagement in the pauses there. There's a pause between each of the notes of the arpeggio. Keep your engagement happening. We're suspended here. I'm showing you there in the key of G. You will be an octave higher than me. Here. We. And let's do that again. Switch the vowel to U. Sounds like this. You. You are, again, an octave higher than me. And one more time. The next exercise is a descending 5-note scale. The syllable is may. Try to keep your air moving through the M's and the Y's. So very, very legato. May, 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 may. May, 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 may. The M's are just a tap, the briefest of taps on the lips. You can begin here. And let's do that again. Let's go down through the primo passaggio. A couple more. Excellent. The next one, same pattern except that we're going to do a melisma on the final 3 pitches of it. May into ah sounds like this. May, may, ah. One more time. May, may, ah. You again are right here. Let's again keep going a little bit more. Same thing again. to O sounds like this. A, me, O. Again, you're an octave higher than me. And once again. Keep going a little bit. The next exercise, still the 5-note scale, but now we're going to do a melisma on the first two and the final three of each of the patterns. A into A. Two different ways you can do this. If you're getting nice balanced tonal onsets, then do just the vowels. A, A, A. If, however, you're getting a little stickiness or a glottal attack or a glottal stroke on that tonal onset, there's that pop there, put an M on it. But it is the briefest of taps of the lips. With a little bit of practice like that, you'll then be able to eliminate the M and you'll have a nice balanced tonal onset. Once again, you are here to start, and. And let's do that again. Again, let's keep going. And finally, A and O. And one more time. Keep going a little bit. thank you so much for watching. I really do hope this helps. Thank you if you've chosen to subscribe, and if you haven't yet, I hope that you'll do so now. If you would like to have these PDFs, practice guides such as they are to work along with, or have MP3s of these practices, patreon.com/jeffrolka, and you can get not only the current ones, but the archive goes back at least a year and a half or 2 years now. So lots and lots of MP3s and PDFs are readily available. Thank you so much again for watching. My name is Jeff. Take really good care of your voices, enjoy singing, and hopefully we'll see you again. Bye.